Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I want to share a story that I think so many of us can relate to, a story about the endless drudgery of daily life and how even in the middle of it, we can find ways to keep our passion alive. It's easy to feel stuck in a routine, especially when life throws responsibilities our way that seem to drain all our energy and creativity. But what if I told you that even in the smallest moments we can reclaim a piece of ourselves and reignite the dreams we thought we would left behind? This is the story of Ayesha, a woman who found herself trapped in the monotony of a corporate job. Far from the creative life she once imagined, but one small moment of inspiration changed everything. So grab a cup of coffee, get comfortable, and let's dive into this journey of rediscovery and hope. Trust me, by the end of this, you might just feel inspired to chase that dream you have been putting on hold. Let's get started. Before starting the story, you have to know about what is endless drudgery. Endless drudgery means being stuck in boring, exhausting, and repetitive work that feels like it never ends. Now move towards our story, the story of Aisha. The endless drudgery. Aisha sat at her desk, her fingers moving mechanically over the keyboard. The office was silent except for the faint hum of computers and the occasional rustle of papers. Every day felt the same: morning coffee, endless files, emotionless meetings, and then she long ride home. She had always dreamed of becoming a writer, but life had other plans. After graduation, financial struggles pushed her into a corporate job that drained her spirit. The drudgery of her routine left little room for creativity. By the time she reached home, exhaustion took over and the dream of the writing felt like a distant memory. One evening, as she walked home, she passed by a small bookstore. Something about the warm glow of the shop pulled her in. As she ran her fingers over the spines of books, she remembered why she had once loved stories. Inspiration stuck. That night, instead of collapsing into bed, she picked up her old notebook and began to write. It wasn't perfect, but it was hers. Day by day, she started craving out time. Early mornings, before work, lunch breaks, and weekends. Months later, Aisha finished her first story. She sent it to a magazine, accepting rejection, but one evening an email popped up. Congratulations, we would love to publish your story. Tears welled up her in her eyes. The drudgery of her job still existed, but now it was no longer the center of her life. She had reclaimed her dream. Moral. Sometimes we cannot escape drudgery, but we can always find ways to keep our passion alive. At the end of the story, we learn that even when life feels monotonous and overwhelming, it's possible to reclaim our passion and dreams. Aisha's journey teaches us that small, consistent efforts like writing during breaks or early mornings can lead to meaningful change. While we may not always escape the drudgery of life responsibilities, we can still carve out space for what truly matters to us. Her success in getting her story published reminds us that perseverance and dedication can reignite our sense of purpose and bring joy back into our lives. Key takeaway: no matter how busy or stuck we feel, we can always find ways to keep our dreams alive and create a life that feels fulfilling. I hope you liked this story. Stay tuned for more new stories. Thank you for watching.